What is up, you guys? Welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to be testing out more new makeup. Today, I'm going to be trying out Rude Cosmetics. So I was recently sent a ton of makeup from them in PR, and I showed you guys over on my Instagram stories. And I got so many requests to do like a full testing video. I think the only thing I don't have from them is a mascara, so I'm going to have to substitute that today. But everything else, we got a full face. So I'm sure you guys know the deal by now. I'm going to be throwing everything on my face, letting you know how it applies, letting you know my thoughts, and we're going to see what kind of look we can come up with, so let's get into it. So Rude Cosmetics, I'm just reading the packaging now, comes from California, so it is a US brand, but I know you can get it on Beauty Joint. I know they deliver to the UK. And I'm just looking at all the products, and I'm pretty sure every single thing that they do is cruelty-free. Yeah, seems like everything they do is cruelty-free. Sick. So I've already gone ahead and primed my skin. I think they do a primer, but I don't have one. So first of all, I'm going to go straight in with foundation. This is the Double Trouble Foundation and Concealer in the shade Natural. Hoping I've got the right colours here. I mean, it looks yellowy orange, which is my usual tone. So this comes in a little squeezy tube. You get 30ml, which is pretty standard for a foundation. Let's see what this is like. Ooh, stringy. All right, so I'm going to apply that using a sponge. Okay, looks very, very thick, which I'm not mad about. So let's do this. Oh my God, yeah, that's very thick. See what the coverage is like, because it says it's supposed to be a foundation and concealer, and that's what my favorite Milani foundation says as well, so I got high hopes for this. Do not disappoint, please. Thank you so much. Okay, it's too light for me, but it's like almost there. I think by the time we add like bronzer and stuff, we'll be fine. Right off the bat, I'm not sure how I feel about the finish. It does seem to accentuate like any texture I have on my skin, and I don't really have textured skin. I don't get this problem often with foundations, but this, like, I can see some of the bumps on my chin. I can see my pores. There's just something about it that's not sitting right with me. Apart from the color, because right now I look insane. But yeah, like my skin's in pretty good nick right now. Few little spots, but nothing major. And it's not making my skin look great. It's not making my skin look awful. Like, the foundation isn't bad. It's just a very kind of like average foundation for me. Good coverage. I was expecting a little bit more because you can still see a few of my little like pimple scars there. As for the finish, it's a weird one because it's kind of like dewy / oily, but then it does also look a little bit powdery in some areas. Like the finish is quite dewy, but the texture of the foundation makes it look like it would be a matte foundation. Does that make any sense? Yeah, I'm not in love. Like, I'm not dying to rip this off my face, but I'm not overly ecstatic about my base. I'm just like, it'll do. So then we'll move on to concealer. So this is called the Reflex Waterproof Concealer, and I'm a little bit worried about this because they sent me the shade Fair. And I mean, originally I wasn't too bothered because I thought that foundation was going to match me, and now I'm just thinking like I'm going to be looking like Has with a friendly ghost right now. So it's just like a squeezy tube. That does look, yikes, that does look very fair. Okay, thankfully it's not like a pinky fair, which normally makes me look even more pale. So let's just try this. Little squeezy tube. I don't have an eye primer, so I'm just going to go over my eyes as well. Why the hell did I just do it like that? That makes me look really weird. I don't know what this pattern is that I'm doing on my eyes right now. Now I look like an absolute psychopath. I'm not going to do too much highlighting because, let's face it, my face is pretty pale already. Just going to go over a few spots. Normally I would use like a darker concealer than this to hide my spots, but I just want to see how it can kind of cover things up. Okay, so then just going to blend all of that out and pray that it's not too pale, which I don't really think it might be. Shit, that's so pale. That's like actually white. Oh my God. You know, we can make this work. I don't know how, but positive thinking, you guys, positive thinking. Color aside, I mean, the coverage looks decent. Definitely got more coverage than the foundation. And let's face it, it's definitely brightening my under eyes. You know what? I'm going to blend all of this out and then put more of that foundation over the top, because this color... Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that foundation, guys. It is quite cakey, but oily. But I don't know. Not digging it. Why do I do this to myself? I'm going to go back in with more foundation, even though I don't really want to. So I'm going to go in with a bit more foundation because we need that right now. We definitely need that. And I'm going to try and warm this up a little bit. You know what, guys? I need to go somewhere after this, so I might have to cheat for once. Go in with a contouring stick just to warm myself up a little bit, because right now I just look bloody ridiculous. So don't hate me. Just going to quickly warm my face up a little bit. Just because I really need to right now. I really bloody need to. Oh, thank God. I think that's helping a little bit. My eyes still look insane, but I'm just going to have to roll with that. Even I can notice how oily I'm looking right now. And you guys know, like, powder is like my worst enemy. Generally, the more glowy I am, the happier I am. But this is like, this isn't glowy. This is just oil slick. But at least my face is now matching the rest of my body a little bit better. Still way too pale, but I am still going to bronze it up in a second. But that's definitely better. Thank God for contour. So then I've got two powders. So the first one I have is the Ultra High Definition Studio Finishing Powder, 100% pure mineral. And then I also have the Under Eye Mineral Setting Powder. So I'm going to give those a try. So first of all, I'm just going to take the Under Eye powder. I'm just going to put some of that in the lids. See how like finely milled this is? Ooh, very finely milled. Ooh. Has like a bit of a sheen to it almost. Okay. So I'm just going to make sure we don't have any creasing going on or anything like that. There is a little bit of creasing around here. And then I'm going to go in with this brush from NYX. Just take some of that powder. And just pat that underneath. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, that's made the concealer look way better now. Yeah, that looks way better. And it's not sheeny either. It's like a kind of satin matte, so it doesn't look too matte. It doesn't look shiny by any means. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I think that on top of concealers that I actually like a lot more, that'll be really, really nice. So then we'll go in with the other setting powder, the like all over face one. And again, put some of that in the lids. Okay, this one seems a lot more like white. So I'm just gonna take a big fluffy brush and then just tap that all over my skin. Okay, that's very mattifying. It's picking up like all the fine little hairs on my face. Ooh, naughty. Yeah, it's gone really kind of like flaky and patchy there. Ugh. Ooh, that doesn't look good. That looks very cakey now. And you guys know me, I didn't use a lot of powder at all, but now I'm like, ugh. Like we've gone from looking like an oil slick to like, you know the head from the Art Attack that's like made of clay? I look like I'm made of clay right now. You know what? Desperate times call for desperate measures. I'm going to go in with some Fix Plus. Okay, thankfully I think that saved it a little bit. I've added like a little bit more moisture into my skin now. That does definitely look a lot better, but I'm still not loving how it looks. And that bit there still does look quite cakey. I didn't even notice the amount of creasing under my eyes right now. Like, I know I'm not getting any younger. Fully aware of that, but right now my under eyes don't look like they belong to someone that's 25 years old. You know what? It's fine. We can still bring this back. So next I'm going to move on to brows. So I have two different brow products from them. I have the Eyebrow Gel Mascara in the shade Clear, and I have the Outrageous Eyebrow Pen in the shade Neutral Brown. The good thing is I feel like you can't really mess up a clear brow gel. Packaging is nice. Let me see. Nice little one, so it's not too big, which is good for brow gels. Ooh, this feels like it's got a good amount of stick to it, which I need for my brows because I've got very, very long brow hairs. So I need something that's going to like full on glue my brow hairs down. I know it's only a clear brow gel, but I'm actually really, really liking that. So then we'll move on to the brow pen. So like I said, this one's in the shade Neutral Brown. Ooh, I like the packaging of that. So I've got spoolie on one side and yeah, like a kind of, I don't really know what this shape is. It's like a little triangular nib almost. Oh my God, that's very, very waxy and quite hard. But, I mean, just doing that, it has given me like a fairly decent little gradient. So I'm just going through my brows quickly to see how stiff they are. And they're actually not stiff at all. So the brow gel doesn't really like keep your brows in place, which isn't great because that's kind of what I need. drawing like a few little hair-like strokes with the sharper end. Because it does have such a hard nib, it does let you be quite precise if you do use the tip. Yeah, that's worked absolutely fine. No issues with that at all. It's given me like just kind of standard everyday brows for me, which I'm happy with. So now it's time to bronze my face up a little bit using the Audacious Contouring Palette. So I believe, or at least I hope, this is a powder palette. Yeah, I think it is. Okay, so it looks like the pans are like refillable. Nice packaging. Ooh, you've actually got a highlighter in here as well. Hello. Oh man, that is buttery. Holy shit. That's not my color. Like, inner corner, nose highlight, yes. But to anyone out there that likes like literally like a white highlighter, this is pretty much like silver. Oh my god. Okay, so what do we have here? We've got, are you shimmery as well? No, you're not shimmery. These are very, very pigmented powders though. A little bit chalky, but very, very pigmented. So we've got like a banana powder, like a lighter, it's not translucent, but it's just like a lighter powder, highlighter, bronzer. I'm guessing kind of like a blush, I guess. What are you? Are you a blush? Okay. I mean, you could use that as a blush if you wanted to. Could also use it as a highlighter, depends on your skin tone. And then you've got a contouring shade here. So first of all, because I just need to sort my face out right now, I'm going to go straight in with the bronzer. So I'm just going to take that on my F42 brush. And it's time to bronze up my face because I am tired of looking at my pale ass face right now. Please, Rude Cosmetics, just put some life back into this beige face of mine. Okay, thank God. I'm back. Okay, so these powders are pigmented, but not too pigmented. Like, if I full on swirl my brush in there and just like tap it on, you can see it obviously is pigmented, but you can blend it out very easily. Just gonna go ahead and work that right into my hairline. Okay, thankfully that's a bit better. My nose right now, however, geez, that has separated so badly on my nose, the foundation I mean. I might actually have to redo my base in a minute, like, because I do want to film a video after this. Because this just doesn't look great. The powder seems nice though. So far, the contouring palette seems good. I'm then just going to take an angle brush and go in with the actual contouring powder. And just sculpt these cheeks out a little bit. Yeah, the contour palette is really, really nice. Like, even though they don't really stand too much of a chance over the top of this weird foundation and powder combo, it's still blending out absolutely fine. Although because of that foundation, my forehead does look a little bit patchy now. But everywhere else that I've put the powder works really well. I'm sorry, but this foundation and concealer is a hot freaking mess. Like, I just filmed a Shop Miss A video Shop Miss A testing video yesterday where I tried out a foundation that costs like 85p. The foundation looked better than this, and so did the concealer. So yeah, I'm really not liking this actually. All right, now what? So then I have this, which is the Angelic Glow palette. I don't know what's in here. Okay, it's like a bunch of like shimmery, I think it's supposed to be like eyeshadows and highlighters. So these are just kind of like duochrome-y, pastel-y kind of tones. This one is in the shade Honest. These highlighters look nice. Whoa, they look really nice. Good Lord. Holy crap, look at that. Let's put it next to this one. Okay, that is white. All you pale girls out there that are always looking for like blinding white highlighters, there you go. These do look nice, although I do have another highlighter to try in a minute. I feel like I'd like some kind of blush, but that just, yeah, that might work actually. I'm going to take a little tiny bit of this here, like just a tiny bit. Tiny bit. Just try and put a little bit of something on these cheeks. It's got like a little glow to it. It's quite nice. Uh-oh. 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 We've suddenly gone like way overboard now. Okay, that looked a little bit crazy, so I'm just gonna bring that back a little bit with my powder brush. I was so excited for this video, you guys. I thought I was gonna find loads of really cool products, but all I've found so far is a contouring palette and an eyebrow pencil. Come on, surely this highlighter can't let me down. So this is the Baked Highlighter in All Eyes on Me. And this looks like my kind of colour. I will also try the other one, the contouring palette, in a second. Oh, okay, this is actually very, very icy. But still, if it's a glow, then I'll take it. why I just can't catch a break right now. So, highlighter. Lighter than my usual thing, but looks stunning. 1, 2, 3. It's like glitter. Like straight up glitter. All of that shine you guys can see there is just particles of glitter. Like, it's just full on dusting off. Okay, let's see what we can get out of this. So I'm going to swirl my brush around there. It's got a ton of kickback, but that doesn't really bother me as long as the product actually works. Okay, that looks a lot better on the face. A lot better. Still is a little bit more glitch. Actually, that looks quite good on the face now. Yeah, that looks quite good. Okay, I was wrong. Swatch is like crap, but applies really nicely, actually. It does kind of like, as you buff it into the skin, you kind of buff away the little glitter particles, and it just leaves like the sheen. So yeah, swatch is like shit, but actually it looks really nice. Okay. Did have my doubts about this highlighter, and I'm not going to lie, you do get a lot of fallout when using this. Like, I've swirled my brush in this like 3 times, and there's a lot of product there. But the result is really, really nice as long as you kind of buff it into your skin. So next I'll move on to eyes. So the product I have here, I think is one of Rue Cosmetics' more like famous products that they do. It's their eyeshadow palettes, and basically they all look like little comic books. So this is the Return of the Jet Eyeshadows Book 4, and this looks very similar to a certain Jaclyn Hill palette. Very similar, actually. Hello. So I'm sure a lot of you guys know that I love my Jaclyn Hill palette. So the colours in this palette are making me very happy. I think I might actually do something with like these greens today. Oh, these feel... Hold up now. This looks promising. Oh, but actually this blue here, it's like a bluey purpley colour. Oh, I don't know what I want to do. These look so nice. I think what I might do is maybe focus mostly on like the greeny shades. I might add a bit of blue. Might be a little bit too much for me today. So first of all, I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go in with this shade here. A little bit of kickback. Not bothered. And I'm going to work that in my crease. Come on, please be good. Okay, yep, you can definitely see that. And then same brush, I'm just going to go in with the shade next to it. It's like a slightly more cool tone brown. And just kind of blend out the edges of that a bit more. Easy peasy. So then I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm going to go straight in with the matte green shades. And I'm going to pack that all over my lid, I think. There's a lot of fallout with this shadow, so if I was to do this look again, I would probably recommend doing your eyes first if you do intend on doing something where you pack on a lot of colour. So I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and ever so lightly just blend that green into the crease. Lost a little bit of that pigment there, so I might have to bring that back in a second. Lost a little bit of the pigment there, so I might have to bring that back in a second. And by a second, I mean right now. So then I'm just going to take that flat brush and just dust it off here. And then I think I might actually wet my brush because I'm going to go in with that lighter like shimmery green shade. I'm going to go in with this shade here and we'll see how they apply wet. I'm going to pop that on my inner corner a bit more. Ooh, that looks so nice. Yeah, this colour is so similar to the one in the Jaclyn Hill palette. Minimal fallout as well, which is cool. And then I'm going to take a small little pencil brush and just go in with that other brown shade that we used. Just to deepen that up in the crease ever so slightly. And then I think I'm going to go in with this like dark matte kind of like mossy green shade. Deepen up my outer corner a little bit more. And then just lightly buff that in. And then you know what? I'm actually going to take that same mossy green colour and put that on my lower lash line. Because I quite like how it looks. I gotta say, you guys, these eyeshadows are really nice, actually. I do think I prefer my Jaclyn Hill palette a little bit more, but you guys know that's not my favourite palette. But this is still really, really nice. So then I'm going to take this little pencil brush and I'm going to go in with this shimmery shade here because I do want to really like intensify my inner corner. Like that. My under eye kind of looks green, so noted. If you do want to use this palette, then watch out for the fallout because, yeah, literally right now my under eyes kind of look a little bit green. So like I said, I don't have a mascara to try from Rude today. So what I'm going to do is do the other eye, add some mascara, add some lashes, and then I'll check back with you guys for the lips. All right, guys, so lashes are on. Eyes are now nice and even. I love this color on my eyes. I'm actually really into that palette. This color. This freaking color. So next we'll move on to lips. So I have the Notorious Crime Does Pay 6 Nude Color, like a liquid lipstick kit thing. So let me see what we've got in here. Okay, so this is obviously right up my street. So we've got 6 little minis. I'm gonna go for more of like the actual nudie nudes. What do we have here? Possibly. I think I might put this one in the center of one of these. Maybe this color, actually. So this is the shade Undressed. Let me just swatch it. Ooh, that is actually a little bit darker. Interesting. Oh my god, these smell great. This one here is the shade Naughty by Nature. It's a bit more of like a corally pinky nude. And then this one here, the lightest one, is called Birthday Suit. I think what I might do is put Birthday Suit all over my lips. And then maybe do like a little bit of ombre with maybe like one of the darker colors. Okay. Seemed quite easy to apply so far. Didn't quite have to do 2 layers. It was more like 1.5. So then I think I'm just going to go in with the next shade, which I think was Naughty by Nature. Yeah. So I'm just going to take that one and just put that on like the outer corner of my lips. These are drying down so quickly and they are very matte. I can't tell if I like this lip with this green eye or not. It's quite bold. It's a lot more peachy and like orangey than I wanted it to be. But I feel like it looks kind of like tropical. Like, I don't know. That's just the first thing that comes to my head when I see this look. I think tropical. I mean, I genuinely don't think I've ever worn such a matte liquid lipstick, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not, because like I can feel it on my lips, but goddamn, these are very matte. Alright guys, so this is the finished look, and as a whole, I am actually pretty happy with how this look turned out. I think it's the eyes and the glow that's kind of brought it all back for me. I really wasn't a fan of the base products like the foundation and concealer and the powders. I'm like, all of those mixed together, maybe some of them would work on their own, but mixed together, it's a big fat no from me. Contouring palette I liked. I really like the eyeshadows. The liquid lipsticks are nice. Not my favorite because they are just incredibly matte and my lips do tend to get quite dry. So what else did I try? The contouring palette I really liked. The brow products were nice enough. Nothing I'm like, oh my god, best brow products ever, but they did the job. They worked absolutely fine. Let me know what you guys think of this makeup look in the comment section down below. And if you've ever tried any Rude Cosmetics before, then let me know your thoughts. Did you like the same things that I like? What did you think of the foundation? Because as always, if you enjoyed this video, please do give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you do want to see more of me because I upload all the damn time. But apart from that, that's it from me. I love you guys and I will see you in the next one. Bye.